Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Friday, March 14th, 2014. I think that's the first time I slipped up on that this year, and it's March. Okay, yesterday, jobless claims came in very good. Retail sales were kind of a surprise to the upside, and export prices, I didn't look at that, nor did I look at business inventories. But I'm assuming everything was probably pretty rosy. But the market sure didn't care, did it? It had other concerns. Today we have, I don't even know what PPIFD, I don't even know what that is. What is that? The Producer Price Index Final Demand. Okay, alright, that's what that is. I knew what PPI was, but I just didn't know what FD was. I figured maybe it's federal something because everything's federal something these days, here in the U.S. anyway. And then Stanley Fischer is going to speak today. Alright, I'm going to wait for that with bated breath. Okay, let's see here. Oh, how to get Amazon Prime for half the price. You know, they raised their Prime fee to $99 from $79, and it makes me reconsider. But I do watch a lot of movies from there, and you know, maybe I'll just continue to go for it. I'm not sure exactly yet, but let's go and look across the ponds. Let's spread this thing out here. And Asia, pretty much on the bearish side. Solidly on the bearish side. Probably kind of following what happened here. And Europe is all bear and pretty solidly so. Okay, let's jump over and take a look at the futures here in the U.S. We're looking flat, pretty flat anyway. What is SPY doing up here? I have to see if I can remember to fix that. Gold is at 1369, kind of in a holding pattern at the moment, and oil's at 98, but gas prices don't seem to care because I think gas just went up recently. Alright, here's our account. Everything looking pretty good. IWM was down about $240 at the beginning of the week, but looking a lot better right now. And then SPY is a calendar that we have some positive delta on, along with Visa. And those two are not doing so good right now, but most of the other ones with negative delta, of course, are doing good in this current pullback period. It's kind of what I'm calling it. Now, yesterday we had some that I wanted to just take a quick look at because I want to emphasize them. We could cover them as we're doing the A+, but I wanted to sort of bring them out right now. So we were looking for a bull put on this and on Baidu because we had a green hook here in an uptrend. Well, now we have a downtrend, or trendless, I guess you might say. Kept us out waiting for that confirmation on the MACD, and that's a good thing. So that's going to be dropping off. Chipotle, same thing. We did not get confirmation on the MACD. It is still in a uptrend. So that one's going to be, still will give it one more day. But this being Friday, probably won't be doing a CSSV2 trade today. As a matter of fact, it's not going to be on the radar for today. Just because it is Friday and I don't want to hold over the weekend. Try to cover these quickly. Costco. This is in a downtrend, and this is now alertable today. So we're going to set our alert here. Alright, that one's ready. Well, anyway, I think you get the picture. We'll cover the rest of them as we go through the A+ list. Since I don't want to waste anybody's time here. Try to be as efficient as possible. All right, Apple downtrend, but we're not seeing we didn't get low enough here on the stochastic for this wave. We're actually like hanging out here at 61, nowhere near where we need to be. So we're taking a pass on Apple for right now. Might try to think of something else today, but all right. Amazon, we have a put calendar on. It has to move a lot today, so we're going to have to be closing some stuff later on this afternoon, and that will be one of them. Is there anything else going on here? Nope, nothing going on. Boeing. Oh, didn't think that we could get to this 120, did you? But we're looking pretty good on that. And no CSSV2 set up there at all. So Boeing, we're at $111. That's a nice one. We probably might be cashing out on that one today, as we have our data working for us. Boeing, all things remaining the same, it'll gain another $6.58 today. Let's take a look at that on the Analyze tab. Looking pretty rosy there, doesn't it? We'll get a little bit of a push up today. Let's see. Yeah, 118. We might move closer into the sweet spot, but it's going to wiggle around a little bit too, so we're just going to let data keep working for us there. Baidu. Alright, again, we had a failure here, kept us out. Nothing going on otherwise, and that's coming off the list, so I'm going to remove that target. Celgene didn't hit our target, so that failed. We'll be taking that off. Other than that, no entries for credit spreads, and not interested in a calendar right now. Chipotle, looked at that one. We're not going to give it a day because I'm not going to trade on that one, so I'm going to delete. I'm going to delete all drawings here. There must be some old drawings, maybe. Clear the chart off. Costco, I took a look at that one. We put an alert on there. I might be jumping in on that one today. See, now this is a little bit different story. This is a nice solid trend here. This being Friday, would I hold over the weekend? I might. I do want to look at it though if it does alert me. So that's where I'm coming from on that one. CVX. We're still looking to do a calendar on that. Can't seem to get myself to pull the trigger on that one. I just don't know why. Igor. Okay, this one failed as well. I'm not going to get in on that one today. This is a pretty solid pullback. Really long stochastic here. Covered many, many days. This could be, no. I'm not going to. No way. just because this is a recent trend. And we have, that's not a full cycle. Here's our first full cycle. So, not sure if I would be interested in that one today. I'm going to leave this target up here. I'm going to leave it on my list. I will want to take a look at it and see what it's going to be doing today. Alright, next is FedEx. We have a calendar on that. This is a March calendar. We have earnings next week. Well, that could be interesting for that calendar, which is almost already paid for. I think we're only down $37 on it right now. Our cost basis is $37. So we'll be keeping an eye on that one in the coming days. No, let's take that out of there. No CSSV2 setups. Let's take a look at gold. Yeah, it's still pumped up here pretty good, which is good for our covered call at 134. So we're happy about that. Google, we did not get an alert yesterday. It left us high and dry. And we got a red candle here. This is not necessarily, don't see this happen very often where the MACD actually throws up a flag here, because normally it follows the stochastic as it's moving up. So this, I can't recall encountering this before. I'm going to leave that alert in there, and I'm going to leave it on my list for today. I just want to see what happens. We're still pretty depressed down there this morning for its first set of trades. So it doesn't look like it's going to, be a stellar performer today. So, just going to hang in there on it. So I'll just cancel this alert so I don't get confused. So this is just a regular setup for right now. That's what I'm going to call it. Last day of it. If I look at 10 o'clock this morning and it's doing good, I might do one for today. I don't know. I'm not sure. IWM. We had a setup on this yesterday and it failed us, so we're not interested anymore on this one. And why I was still interested in Google, I don't know. I can't explain that. Alright, this is a CSSV2 that we entered earlier this week. And we had to sweat out a couple of days, and it turned out well for us. So we now have a red. Could have gotten out on this day, but I didn't follow my rules. Thought I'd wait another day, and I'm glad I did. Just the reason why is because if you recall, when I looked at this was right at break even, so I was okay with that. So it looks like it's going to turn out, and we'll have to, I don't know, maybe get out later or just keep an eye on this. Where are we at here? This is now worth 55 cents. So we're looking for that magic nickel. Probably not going to happen until really late in the day today, depending on what it does. We have any opening trades? No, but we have aftermarket trades that are still down there pretty good. So we're happy with that one. MasterCard, still looking for a calendar maybe on that. And we were looking for, we actually got confirmation here. So now this is alertable. And I will put an alert on that today. This is aftermarket, the lowest spot right here. So we'll put at or below. We'll create that. and that it now has an alert. All right, Triple M. We are in a downtrend, new downtrend. We're waiting for that one to develop a little bit. We had a calendar here, a pretend calendar here on it, which would have been a mistake. So that is now off of my calendar list. Get rid of that so I don't get confused. Netflix failed, so we'll get rid of this. Let's delete all drawings. Priceline was another one, and it failed. So I am no longer interested in this, and we are going to delete all drawings. And Russell also will have failed. So we're going to delete all drawings on that. Oops. There are no more drawings. SPX also will have failed. So we're going to delete all drawings on that. Tesla. Oh, gee, Tesla actually proved out, but it didn't trigger our alert. So I'm no longer interested in that either. So we'll cancel that alert, delete all drawings, and start over. And last but not least is Visa. We have a calendar on that. It kind of blew through it. And it doesn't look very hopeful for today. But this is the March 2, so that expires today. So we're going to have to bail on that. All right, that's it for today. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. The weekend is coming up, and I'm very thankful. It's been a very, very busy week for me this week. And I'm looking forward to the weekend, so have a great day, have a great weekend, and happy trading.